Hey guys, what's up? This is Mario here, bringing you guys another video, and today we're going to be going through all of the new level 32 guns that the Vanguard are going to be selling. We'll not be going through the armor in this video, but we're going through all of the weapons. Also, sorry if I don't sound too good today, guys. I have been a little bit ill, so my voice might sound a bit more crackly or deep, I'm not sure. But anyways, so here are the new Vanguard weapons. As far as I'm aware, you do not need the Dark Below DLC in order to buy these weapons, but you will need a Vanguard Commendation, which you will get from Legendary Vanguard packages. But anyways, as you can see here, we have 12 weapons which have been replaced the old weapons such as Shadow Price, the Swarm, the Devil You Know. But anyways, let's go through all these weapons right now. So the first weapon we have is the Payback SOS Auto Rifle. The two main upgrades are Cascade, which means that melee kills will increase the reload speed of this weapon for a short time, and we have Crowd Control, which means that kills with this weapon will grant bonus damage for a short time. Now, do bear in mind that most of these guns are meant to be tailored towards PvE players more than PvP, simply because of the fact that they are Vanguard weapons, and then Crucible weapons are tailored towards PvP. Overall, this weapon is pretty much for fast firing, people who like the fast firing guns more. You can see here you can increase the stability if you really want to, which will probably help you, especially with the, I thought this one had counterbalance on it for a sec, but it doesn't. So yeah, again, all of these weapons are going to be up to you guys. I'm just going to flick through all the upgrades with you. I'm not going to give you my opinion on every single one. I'll do that in separate review videos if I do manage to get round to doing those. The next one is up for anything which is a legendary auto rifle. We have Persistence, which means that this weapon grows more accurate the longer it's fired, and a Rangefinder, which means that aiming with this weapon will increase its effective range. So this focuses obviously on firing for long periods of time whilst aiming down sights. This weapon could be pretty decent, I suppose. Again, I'm just going to leave it up to you guys. I'm not going to give you my opinion on the weapons or anything. You can see we have a few other upgrades right here that will increase the range and stuff like that. Then we have the Time on Target Legendary Pulse Rifle. We have Head Seeker, which means that body shots with this weapon will increase precision damage for a short time. And we have Reactive Reload, which means that reloading with this weapon after a kill will grant a damage bonus for a short amount of time. So now, this, again, I'll just go through all these upgrades here. I'm going to try and stop giving my opinions on them because I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Simply because I have no idea if you guys are going to like the weapons, if you're not going to like the weapons. I haven't tried any of these out specifically. So I'm just going to try not to give you guys my opinions. So here we have the Coiled Hiss 1919, which is a legendary pulse rifle. You can see here we have Feeding Frenzy, which means that kills with this weapon will increase reload speed for a short time. And we have Counterbalance, which means that this weapon has increased stability. I'll just go through some of the upgrades here. We have Hammer Forged, High Caliber Rounds, and Perfect Balance. And then a choice between the Red Dot ORS, the Ranged Lens RLR5, and the Red Dot ORS. So let's move on. We have another NITC, which is a legendary scout rifle. You can see we have Outlaw, which means that precision kills with this weapon will dramatically increase the reload speed. And we have Rangefinder, which means that aiming with this weapon will increase its effective range. You can see here we have also Snapshot, Hammer Forged, and Custom Optics. We have the Focused Lens FLS2, the Focused Lens FLA5, and the Quick Draw IS for the sights. And then we have 5 attack upgrades as well. Next up, we have the Badger CCL, which is again a legendary scout rifle. The 2 main upgrades are Luck in the Chamber, which means that 1 random bullet in the magazine will cause considerable bonus damage, and Mulligan, which means that missing a shot has the chance to return ammo directly to the magazine. We also have Single Point Sling, Send It, or Flared Magwell, and a choice between the Red Dot OAS, the Ranged Lens RLS3, or the True Sight IS. Then there's also 5 attack upgrades, so you can upgrade this weapon. All these weapons, by the way, will upgrade to 323 attack for the DLC, sort of like, to keep up with the DLC, so players without DLC can do the same amount of damage, essentially. Here we have the Devil You Don't, which is a legendary hand cannon, which is sort of like a spin-off to the Devil You Know. We have 2 main, I almost said 2 main cartridges. We have 2 main upgrades, which is Clown Cartridge, which means that reloading this weapon has a chance to grant a larger than normal magazine. And we have Final Round, which means the last round in this magazine, deals bonus damage. You have a choice between Perfect Balance, Snapshot, and Send It, and an option between Steady Hand IS, Fast Draw IS, and Quick Draw IS, as well as 5 attack upgrades. The next weapon is Plug 1.1, which is a legendary fusion rifle. The 2 main upgrades are Performance Bonus, which means kills with this weapon will grant bonus reserve ammo, and Feeding Frenzy, which means that kills with this weapon will increase reload speed for a short time. You have a choice between Flared Magwell, Perfect Balance, and Armor Piercing rounds, and a choice between the Steady Hand IS, the Red Dot OES, and the Red Dot ORS1, as well as 5 attack upgrades. I always forget to say that. The next gun is the Secret Handshake, which is a legendary shotgun. We have 2 main upgrades, Grenadier, which means that kills with this weapon will reduce the cooldown of your grenade, and Shot Package, which means that aiming this weapon will reduce the spread of its projectiles, so it's more of like a focus fire weapon. We also have the option of flared magwell, hammer forged, or high caliber rounds, and we have an option of smart drift control, accurized ballistics, or aggressive ballistics, as well as 5 attack upgrades. The next weapon is the LDR 5001, which is a legendary sniper rifle. We have unflinching, which means it's easier to aim under fire using this weapon, and we have clown cartridge, which means reloading this weapon has a chance to grant a larger than normal magazine. You also have the choice between high caliber rounds, armor piercing rounds, and skip rounds, so all of these are sort of bullet types. And you have the choice between the Hawker SLR-15, the Longview SLR-20, or the Ambush SLH-25. The next weapon is the MG-18A Harm's Way, which is a legendary machine gun. The 2 main upgrades are Rodeo, which reduces the severity of this weapon's recoil, and Crowd Control, which means that kills with this weapon will grant bonus damage for a short period of time. The 3 main upgrades on this are high caliber rounds, snapshot, and flared magwell, and you get a choice between accurized ballistics, smooth ballistics, or soft ballistics, as well as 5 attack upgrades. The final weapon we'll be talking about in this video is the one-way ticket 000. We have 2 main upgrades, which is Cluster Bomb, which means that rockets will create cluster bombs when they detonate, which is, I believe, sort of like Gjallarhorn. And we have Who's Next, which means a kill with the final round in the magazine will increase the reload speed. You also have a choice between Fitted Stock, Heavy Payload, and Field Scout, as well as Confined Launch, Linear Compensator, and Hard Launch, as well as 5 attack upgrades. So that is all of the Vanguard weapons that are new to the DLC. I believe you can also buy these if you do not purchase the DLC, just so you can keep up with the damage rates that are being added for people with the DLC, which is 323 per weapon. So anyways guys, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll have a Crucible weapon video going out later today as well. But if you like this video, remember to leave a like rating and don't forget to subscribe for daily gaming content. Remember to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Twitch, links in the description below. And I'll see you guys in another video, so until then, ciao.